Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelly and this is the Diva Den. Thank you for stopping by. In today's video, I am going to be cleaning and adding a few touches of decor to my master bathroom, and this is all part of the Hop Around the House collab hosted by Nicole Northgarden Home and Garden channel, and I'll be sure to give a few more details later on in the video about this, how this hop works, but for now I just want to give you a glimpse of how my bathroom looks right now. So I made these trays earlier this year in another video where I did a mini makeover in this room. I'll be sure to leave a link to that if you want to see what exactly I did. But it's time to change them up. My husband actually broke his, and I find them just too big for the counter. So the first thing I like to do when I'm cleaning any of my bathrooms is I clear everything out. So that's what I'm going to be doing right here. I'm just going to be putting away a few things, cleaning off the counters completely and getting it all set so I don't have anything that I have to clean around. So one of the things that I absolutely hate when I'm cleaning a bathroom is cleaning up with hair and stuff on the counters and on the floors. So it may seem kind of funny, but I vacuum first to pick up all that extra hair and dirt that might be lying around. It just grosses me out when I have to wash around it. So I just like to give it a quick vacuum before I get started. Next, I like to spray down all the surfaces with whatever cleaner I'm using. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to give my countertops a spray with the scrubbing bubbles to let that kind of sink in. And then I'm going to go to the toilet and use the Lysol to let that sink in. And then I'll move to my showers. Yes, here's Gussie. He absolutely loves the shower. But don't worry, he doesn't drink or eat any of that stuff. I make sure to close the door afterwards. So I just spray down my shower to let everything soak in while I go back to the counters and give them a good wipe down in the sink and all that stuff. After the counters are wiped down, I give my mirrors a good wipe down as well. And then again, it seems kind of funny, but I will go back to my counters with something like Mrs. Meyer's. This is the lavender scent, just to make it smell really nice. And I find sometimes these harsher chemicals, these harsher cleaners just leave like a grit on my countertop. So I just like to go back in with the Mrs. Meyer all-purpose cleaner and just give it a nice scent. And then I'll clean the little shelf over the toilet with the same stuff just to dust it. Next up is the toilet, and I'm just going to take some Lysol wipes and wipe down all the surface of the toilet, and then I will go in with my toilet brush and just give the Lysol that I sprayed in earlier a quick swoosh around to get that all cleaned up.
Have this feeling, haven't felt for so long, took a hold on me and won't let go. I've been sleeping, caught me off my guard, cause you're in my space and now I'm so holding towards you and I cannot fight.
After cleaning the toilet, I'll give my hands a quick wash. But if you aren't already, I would love if you'd come say hi over on Instagram and give me a follow. I love to connect with people over there. It's such a fun way to be social. Now I'll just continue on with cleaning up the rest of the bathroom, giving the shower a scrub and a wipe down. And in a minute, you'll see why you see Gussie's head there, because he knows what's coming next. He absolutely is fascinated with the shower. and he waits for this moment when I go to rinse the sides of the walls and everything. He jumps at it, and he has a towel there that he likes to flick around. That's why we keep that there. And then he has to jump at the water and try to grab it. So it's just all fun stuff. My little helper there. So the idea behind a video hop is that each channel is linked to the next person in the hop, and that link can be found down in my description box below. But we don't tell you who's next on the list so we don't break the chain, and it's just a nice surprise for you to go on and maybe find new channels that you haven't seen before. And if you are one of those people that are coming to my channel for the first time, thank you so much, and I hope you're enjoying yourself and you'll think about subscribing. But that's the idea behind the hop, and then you form a huge circle of videos, and if you follow the hop, you'll get back to the first video that you started from. It's kind of a cool idea, and this one is designed to give you lots of cleaning and decorating and organizing motivation to get your house all tidied up, because everybody in the hop is doing a different room. Now I'm going to be putting the room back together, just putting things back in its place. Yes, I give the room another vacuum because, you know, I've disturbed all kinds of dust and dirt, and so I want to make sure everything is clean before I steam mop my floors. And that's what I'm going to be doing here, just filling it up, and I will use my steam mop to clean up my floors. Okay, here's a quick look at the behind the scenes. Everything I took out, I just dump in my bedroom, and I have all my supplies there and everything. So that's how it looks. But it's got to be ugly before the pretty happens, right? But I have to say, these are some of my favorite videos to do. Cleaning, I love cleaning. And then I love decorating. I shop my home a lot, and of course we've had to lately. But in this instance, I really did. I shopped my home quite a bit, and just to put things in a new perspective. I think it can give a room a real lift. But I did make another wall hanging. If you go back to that mini makeover video, I asked, should I put up another one on this side of the window? And everybody said yes, and I do agree. It needed it. So I did make another wall hanging, and here I'm just measuring to make sure I get it in the right spot. Now the thing with this one is it's not exactly the same as the other one. I had bought the wrong frames compared to the first one I did, but it still works. They're not right beside each other, and they don't have to be matchy-matchy, but here we go. I love it now with the two on either side of the window. And the other thing I did do from that mini makeover is I did change out the curtains. I forgot I had these white curtains. I had put up gray curtains in the mini makeover, and I liked it, but I wasn't crazy about it. And these tie backs, believe it or not, are from the dollar store, and they're magnetic, and I just clip them around and hang them with a command hook. But they're from the dollar store, and look how pretty they look. But I am loving the white curtains instead of the gray. So now I'm just going to start putting everything back in its place. So here are the items I'm going to be using in this room, I think. But I did purchase this new recently from HomeSense, and I love it. It's going to replace my tray. And for my husband, I just got him this silver one. It's actually a candle holder from Walmart. I think it was $3. But everything else, this is from Bath and Body Works, and everything else I had in my home. And I'm just going to reuse it and put it back in the room.
Come a little closer. I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower. I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Falling in love. You set my wheels in motion. I'm going crazy for you. Eyes blue like the ocean. I can see you want this too. Cause you've been looking at me all night, trying to figure me out. I just wanna let you know. And I ain't playing no games, baby, you won't change.
So I did end up giving this a quick spray paint with some white. I didn't want it totally white. I wanted still a little bit of depth of color. So it's not totally white, but I like it. It took away that dark gray look. And because it's so light and I don't really want to put holes in the wall, I'm just using command strips on the back and just making sure it's level. And that's what I do a lot of the time with these light pieces that I want on the wall. I'll just use those Velcro command strips. They work so well. And now here is the room all finished, and it feels so good to have such a clean room. It smells so good, and I love all the touches, the extra touches that I put in the room. I think it made such a big difference. I'm loving this little tray I got for myself, this container. It's so pretty. It's got some sparkle, and then I think this is perfect for my husband. That's all he needs. And I had these flowers in another room in my house, and I had the vase in here before, but I love the way they look in the corner here. They add just a little bit of elegance to that corner. But yeah, I am loving the way everything has turned out. So thank you to Nicole from Nicole Northgarden Home and Garden. She's the one that got us all together for this hop and is the host of this one. So thank you so much, Nicole. And don't forget to click the link in my description box below, which will connect you to the next lady and the next room in this hop. And here's a look at the other side of the room. This white wood piece I've had for a number of years, and I love it. I think I got it at HomeSense, and it really wasn't that expensive. I was quite surprised. But you can see the towels and the candle holder stayed the same. And I am so happy I made another wall hanging for the other side of the window and changed up the curtains. It's made such a big difference in the room. The white curtains really brighten up the place. And I cannot believe these little tie bags. I still can't believe these little tie bags are from the dollar store. And they're just the added little jewel to the window. And if you're coming over from another channel, be sure to say hi in the comments below. I'd love to know where you've come from. And I hope that you enjoyed this video and think about subscribing. Don't forget to click the link in my description box to the next video in this hop to get more cleaning and organizing and decor motivation. But until I talk to you in my next one, guys, I hope you have a really great week. Bye.
I've been waiting for this, yeah. It's been up on my mind, though it's hard to resist.